Welcome back to ASTV's Follow the Action, your hub for action sports. I'm Hunter Schutz.
And I'm Cody Flom, and this is everything happening in the world of action sports.
Today we're going to be taking a look at the first stop of Street League, controversy at the Corona Open, the return of the Proving Grounds Tour, and Simple Session 21. The first stop of Street League is here with a hand-selected field of the world's best and biggest personalities in street skateboarding. This elite group of men and women will battle it out over the course of 4 months and 3 competitions to see if they can top the podium at the pinnacle of competitive street skateboarding, the Super Crown World Championship.
On August 28th, SLS put on a show for us in Salt Lake City, Utah, with a field full of current professionals, up-and-coming riders, and seasoned vets like Nyjah Huston and Ishad War. With the level of riding so high, we knew that this would be one to watch. First up, let's take a look at some of our favorites from Salt Lake City and see who conquered the podium at the men's street final.
Flying through this course with tons of consistency and style, who took home third, we have Alex Midler. Securing his place in second, we have crowd favorite Nyjah Huston with tricks like this switch heel flip to nose blunt. And in first place, we have Gustavo Ribeiro, who absolutely dominated this competition with his incredibly technical combos.
Moving into the women's final, this category was full of the world's elite, skaters who truly deserve a shot at the SLS title.
Some amazing riding from these women with tons of consistency. Out of all the massive tricks thrown at this competition, we put together a few of our favorites from the podium. Securing that third place position, we have the incredibly consistent Rose Sweatslot from the Netherlands. And in second place, fresh off of the Olympics course, we have Funu Nakayama from Japan. And in first place, defending her title with this massive kickflip to backside board slide, we have Raíssa Leal from Brazil.
In surfing, we have quite a bit of controversy with the Corona Open in Mexico. The winner, Jack Robinson, finished only 0.02 of a point ahead of David Silva. And what's interesting about this is that the waves they surfed couldn't have been done more differently.
Sometimes in action sports, the scores simply just don't add up, but the right rider usually ends up being on top. With such a small separation in points, it makes you wonder if this is who the judges expected to see on top. Jack Robinson's heat scores were 8.33 and 6.83, which are dramatically different runs.
That's right, but David Silva confirmed his consistency by scoring a 7.87 and a 7.27. Hunter, what do you think about the controversy between these two athletes?
Well, I think judging is a very difficult task, but after watching both of their runs, I think that it was a very close call. Regardless of the judging, the Corona Open was definitely an amazing event to watch. With the top surfers from all around the world being there, you could see that the level of riding was very high.
Not only was the level of riding extremely high, but the stakes were high as well, as the top 20 male surfers and the top 9 female surfers automatically qualified for the World Championship Tour the following year. In addition to this, the remaining 12 male and 6 female surfers qualified for the Challenger Series.
Jack Robinson and Malia Manuel led this competition into the finals, so let's take a look at some of the highlights from Barra de la Cruz. Next up, we have mountain biking, more specifically, the Proving Grounds Tour.
In 2019, we witnessed the creation of the Proving Grounds event, a groundbreaking MTB free ride competition that features the world's top professional and amateur level athletes.
Let's take a look at last year's winner, Reed Boggs, so you guys can see what to look forward to. This event will be taking place in Prineville, Oregon on September 10th and 11th, with previous champion Reed Boggs and biking legend Nikolai Rogatkin being part of the 30-rider lineup. 8 of those 30 are female competitors who will be up against female champion Casey Brown.
This sport is one of the craziest sports to watch. Not only are they flying down the hill at top speeds, but they're hitting some of the largest man-made gaps upside down. You know what they say, with big consequences come big rewards.
Next up, we have Simple Session 21, taking place in Tallinn, Estonia with a BMX Street and Skateboard Street event.
Simple Session has been home to the world's biggest action sports competitions throughout the years. While this was only a street event, it sure did pack plenty of punch.
In the BMX event, the podium consisted of the BMX Street elite like Reed Stark, Courage Adams, and Brock Rayford.
Moving on to skateboarding. This event was especially exciting as there were skaters from Russia, Latvia, Spain, Argentina, Brazil, and the USA in attendance.
Being that it was such a diverse set of riders, you could see that skateboarding standard has really gone up in recent years.
The podium was completed with Alex de Cunha, Richard Turi, and Ivan Monteiro from Brazil in first place.
That is going to complete today's episode. Thank you for checking in and following the action. I'm Hunter Schutz.
And I'm Cody Flom. Don't forget to like and share, and we'll see you next time.